welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So my birthday is Friday, October 7th, and every year I always let myself spend about $100 on myself to buy some new books, and I figured I would take you along my journey of what that looks like when I'm buying books online, and so let's just dive right in. So normally what I do is I start by going onto my Amazon wish list. I always keep my wish list on my Instagram page under my, in my bio, there's a link to a link tree where I always keep it. So if you're ever curious about like what is on my radar, it's always up to date. I'm always adding things on there. I'm always taking things off. So let's just go. So normally the things that are at the top are usually the things that I have most recently added. So these are usually things that I'm more excited for because they are recently added. So I usually like to scroll down to the bottom just to make sure that there's nothing on here that like I haven't been wanting for a long time, and to see where my priorities are. So I'm thinking right off the bat that I probably want to start with some things that are actually more recent. So I'm going to scroll back to the top. Like for example, like this is a summer book. Like I probably wouldn't want this one right now. I still have a Tessa Bailey book on my shelf currently, so I might not pick that one right this second. So I'm thinking, I know for a fact that this one is on my radar like all of the time. This is Out There by Kate Folk. This is a book that Books and Lala had put on her list of books that she really enjoyed, and I read a chapter preview of it. So I know that I'm already really interested in this one right now. And I just actually realized that this is a Kindle copy, and I think I might have a Kindle credit. So I might actually just buy this as a Kindle and see what happens. How much did I pay for it? Didn't even tell me. Why is it messed up? Let's see. Oh, I didn't end up paying for this one because I had a promotion. So free. I love the sounds of that. That's awesome. Okay, so that right off the bat took that off of my wish list, which is fantastic because I started it as a Kindle copy anyway, so I am totally cool with that. So that should hopefully be off of my wish list at this point. So we're going to delete that. Sweet! Free book for my birthday. So we already started off with one book and I still have $100 left to go. So this one's been on my radar because of the fact that it is a realistic, like it's a magical realism book, but I don't know if I necessarily want that right now. This is the month of October, so I've been really craving some thrillery books. I've seen this one recently popping up. I'm curious. Oh, the hardcover's on sale for $13. Does this mean it's a YA book? The beach read you've always been dying for. Oh yeah, teenage influencers that are brought to an exclusive island resort. I think I might... The hard part is I haven't been reading a lot of YA, so I don't know if I want to commit to buying another YA. And it sounds more like a summer book. Do I want it anyways? It's compared to One of Us is Lying. I'm going to go over to Goodreads. I always keep my Goodreads toggled on the side because I always like to look it up. And it's called Never Coming Home. You know me, any book that's compared to like And Then There Were None, I am all for it. It's got an average of 3.63, but it only has 418 reviews and only 1,300 ratings. So it's not fantastic. Oh, she wrote The Babysitter's Coven. Did I read that? No, because that's a trilogy. I read I read A Coven something. Let's see. This person gave it 5 stars, and I will say this influencer often gives a lot of books 5 stars, so I have kind of taken it to the point of like, I don't know if I trust her. So she does say that it's a Gen Z version of And Then There Were None. She did have some second thoughts before jumping in. So she was worried that it would be lame, superficial, unrealistic, and boring, but it wasn't. Okay. So like I said, she gave it 5. Meg's Book Rack gave it 4. Mara gave it 5. This is one of the best And Then There Were None retellings ever. I was not expecting to get so swept up in this one. As a huge fan of Agatha Christie, this is a worthy modern... Okay, sold. We are adding it to the cart. Adding it to the cart. Clearly, I have children, if you could see. Buying toys again. All right, so I'm going to go back to my wish list. Okay, so that one is definitely coming home with me. This one is one that I don't really know a ton about. I think it's about sex workers, if I remember correctly. Oh no, this one's not the sex worker one. Never mind, that's a different book. So it's somebody who works for a TV network, and it says that she's really excited, she's climbing the ranks, but then she hears whispers of sexual abuse and sexual misconduct. So she kind of wants to keep her head down, but she's trying to figure out how to do that. Page-turning prose with dark humor. I only think I know of one person who's read this. Oh, I could buy it pre-owned for cheaper. That might be an option, too. I don't know if I'm really in the mood for this right now. I think it sounds really good, but I just think that that's not something I'm really looking for, like a thriller. Like, I'm not in the mood for just sexual abuse for the sake of sexual abuse at this point. This is the Book of the Goose. This one, post-war in rural Paris. Or ravaged town. Yeah, this sounds more like a historical fiction, which sounds great. I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it right now. I'm trying to remember how this ended up on my wish list in the first place. It's like a powerful Cinderella fable with memorable characters. I think I might save this one potentially for like a Christmas purchase, because this sounds like a book that I would enjoy in the winter months. So I'm gonna hold off on that one for now. Do still want it, but just not right now. Ooh, I've heard amazing things about this one. And just look closer. This one sounds like a perfect thriller at this moment. It says Simon and Vicky couldn't seem more normal. They're a wealthy couple from Chicago, but then I think they're not who they say they are. I'm gonna add it for right now because, like I said, I have seen so many amazing things for this one. Oh, I could buy it pre-owned. Okay, let's see what they've got for pre-owned. So they've got it new. You could pay a penny for shipping. I'd get it by my birthday at least. New from White Paper Books. It's not a big price difference. It's only $2, so I think I'm just going to stick to Amazon's version for right now. All right. Then I'm going to go back. Again, I'm not really in the mood for romance, so I'm going to skip right over those for now, even though they do have really good prices on them. I think this is the first book and this is the sequel, but I'm not in the mood for that one. These are pre-orders. They come out, this one comes out in April, so I'm not going to even look at that one right now. This one comes out in October. I think if I were to buy this one, I wouldn't count it towards my $100 because I actually only have one book pre-order this month, but I think I'm going to skip this one for now. I have heard fantastic things about this one from my friend Davin. Oh, I could get it on Kindle for 98 cents. I feel like I'm really bad though at remembering that, so I'm not going to do that. This one is a story about a dinner party being held and all the guests are strangers, even the host, and none of them know why they're invited. And then the host is dead and they have to figure out what happens. Guys, this is Clue. Definitely adding. Adding to cart. And you know what's great is if I want to, I can still read the Kindle because it's not actually that bad of a price. So we're going to go back to my wish list. Guys, we are rocking this right now. We are absolutely rocking this. So this is by Angie Cruz. I have not heard much about this one quite yet, which I'm shocked about because Dominicana was such a huge hit. And I loved Dominicana. I loved it way more than I thought I was going to. But I think this one is another one that I want to wait for the audiobook for, because I have a feeling, so Dominicana had no quotation marks. I have a feeling this one will be the same way. So I think I'm gonna wait for the audiobook, but this one does sound really good. Okay. This one's really only in here for if I wanted to bring it into my classroom, and I think I might keep this one also for a potential classroom read. I really like the idea of this one. I've heard fantastic things. This one is about someone who's trying to prevent kids from reading a whole story. So kind of just like a talk and spin on like censorship and this banning of books and things like that. So I think I might save this one for like a potential, because it is I believe it's a middle grade. I think it's either YA or middle grade, but either way, I think I might save this one to buy for my classroom instead of spending my birthday money on it. This is the same thing. I forgot where this one came from. It's a race against the clock thriller. A British spy has 12 hours to deliver her asset across London after Russia attacks the city's security cameras. But can she make it without being spotted or killed? That one sounds really good, but I don't know too much about it. And for $21, I'm going to look it up because that just... Alias Emma. Oops. This one of the things that drives me absolutely crazy is how big these ads pop up, and then I always am constantly clicking on things that I didn't want to. The thing that bothers me is the fact that this is apparently a first book in a series, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. It's got an average of 3.93, which is not bad at all. We already know what it's about. So look at this one's also on my wish list. So this one sounds interesting too. This is not on my wish list. I may go back and see what that's about. Ooh, Shelley, who I trust more than anything in the world, gave this 5 stars. We don't always agree on books, but I think for the most part we would agree on this one. Intricate, fast-paced. Ooh. Shelley might have gotten me. Oh, but this one's 3 stars. I don't think I know who this person is. Why does this person give it 3? Counts on this. Lots of running. Lots of running. Oh, but this person doesn't find like running in fast car chases to be interesting. So she wouldn't be somebody that would have enjoyed it. Okay, so it looks like it's got some mixed buzz. There's a lot of... Okay. I wonder if I could read a preview of this. I wonder if it's on Amazon. Usually I could tell if I'd like it just by the first page. Sorry if you just heard my stomach. I have not had breakfast this morning. Huh. I'm not sold. So I think I'm going to keep looking. Which is fine. I think that's something I'm interested in. I just don't know if it at this time. I was very curious about this one because this one also sounded very, and then there were none. It says like for fans of Lucy Foley, it's a remote hotel, it's a murder mystery. But I also have heard not the best things about it. I think I might try it anyways though, because we all know me and this Agatha Christie vibes. There's some 5 stars. There. Okay, so it does have some. 34% and 42% have given it 5 or 4 stars. That's a good percentage. Only 24% of people didn't really like it on Amazon. I know Goodreads thought differently because it's only got an average of a 3.23, but it also only has 381 ratings. So like it feels very like people haven't really been looking at it. And even though, like, I could totally take, like, a 3-star read. 2.5 star. Why? I guess this person got caught up in something else. Guys, what do I do? This one looks so good on Amazon, but here it's making it look awful. Oh, there's lots of infidelity. And that sounds like people are having issues with that. Let's see if we can find a preview, because this sounds really amazing, but also really awful. Look inside. That cover looks so fun. Oh, I want to like this so bad. Oh, the font. Please tell me that's not the font the whole book. Hold on. No. Okay. All right, I'm going to skip through the... Oh. Guys, you know what I'm going to check Pango Books. See if it's on here. Because if I could get it for cheaper... Oh, there's nothing... Oh, man. This is tough. But just because other people didn't like it doesn't mean I won't like it. And I feel like we're going with... Like, I've got 2 very Clue, and then there were none vibe stories, and I feel like I need more. And I'm going to add it to my cart for now, and I'm going to probably kick myself later, but I think that that's what I want to do. Yikes. Okay. Let's see. We've got... What's my cart at right now? The cart's at $66. Okay, so I've got about 30 left, so I could probably buy about 2 more books. This one sounded interesting. This one, if I remember correctly, is like a person who gets ghosted, which I love the sounds of. So it's a little bit different. It's not my And Then There Were None retelling, which is fine. Oh, there's only 9. I could get it today if I spend more than $25. That's awesome. So it sounds like she was ghosted. She was supposed to be moving in with her boyfriend, and then he disappears. $496 pages. This better be worth it. What have people rated this? What have people rated this? Sir. 4 stars. It looks like it's a little bit more all over the place. For supernatural mystery. Okay. Way too long for an unsatisfying ending, but that is a very rare person. Everybody else said 5. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly a love. So let's go back up. Oh, I wish it would let me in. It won't let me in. I wonder if it's on Goodreads, because sometimes you could preview books on Goodreads, and I don't know if it's just on the app or if it's here too. Of course, now I can't find it. Ghoster by Jason. Whoops. Arnop. Ooh. It's only got a 3.3 rating. I can't talk because I just added something that was probably worse. So this one, something I know won it in a giveaway. 4 stars. Two stars. Amanda, I usually trust Amanda's ratings too. I'm assuming, because it says it went in a direction that she wasn't expecting, so I'm assuming because it's ended up being a little bit more paranormal. Starting out fine, then it went paranormal completely out of nowhere. I'm okay with that. I think because I know it's going to go paranormal, I'm already going to be okay with it. This person gave it 4 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars, 3.5 stars. What's this book? Oh, it's an Amazon published book. I don't know. I'm going to go back for now. The fact that I already did one book that was like kind of not rated well, I don't want to do it twice. Oh, this person's solving murders on space. I don't think it's not even out yet, so we're gonna wait, because I could pre-order it, it just wouldn't, and it'll get here Tuesday, so it'll still be like as if it was a birthday book. Let's see. Oh, because it's a new release, people wouldn't have rated it yet. Let's see what people are saying on Goodreads. Oh, it's another first book in a series. But it has a 3.96 average rating. Let's see who I know, because I had to have heard of it from someone. Super cool, super soft execution. I think I might try it just for something different. I think I might try it because, like I said, it's something different, something unique. I don't think I know. Oh, but if I click pre-order, it won't add to my thing. Maybe because it's a pre-order, I won't count it towards my $100. I'm just kidding. Let's keep looking. Maybe I'll wait to see more ratings on that. This one's still super expensive. I think this one, because this one comes out in November, so I can't even look at this one right now. I'm also thinking, I just saw Lala really enjoy Death by Bubble Tea, I think it was called. Yeah. I think this one could be fun, just to do something fun and cozy. Has anybody else rated this well? The food, yeah, it's for the most part got really good ratings. Is it the first book though? Because then I just want to make sure if it's a series that I'm getting the first book, yeah. And you know me, I love anything about food. I think I might try it. Yeah, everybody else is 3, 4 star, 4, 4. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try it. Add to cart. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, because I told you earlier that I usually stick at the top of my list. So let's go all the way to the bottom. What have I been wanting forever and haven't let myself get? Okay. The third book in the Dating by Number series, I feel like I've lost interest in that. I don't really want a Mary Beth. No. I still don't have or read this book, but I know it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh my gosh, some of these have been on here forever. I keep saying I'm going to buy this one around the Iditarod race, and then I never do. I still have to read the second book in that series. I own the second book of this one, but I know this one's on my library. This sounds like summer. This one I believe I could get from the library. Sing Unburied Sing. Huh. That could be a possibility. This one is somebody by an author that I've been wanting to read by again. He is the person who wrote The Removed, which I really enjoyed. Oklahoma set in the 1980s. With his mom in jail, he's put in foster care. I don't... I just don't know if this is what I'm in the mood for right now. I worry that if I buy this, it's going to sit on my shelf and it's not going to do anything. But I do want to read it someday. Oh, what is that? Dead Navajo Nation Mystery. Do I want that one instead? What is that? Oh, it's book 8 of 12. No, it is by a white man. No. By the looks of it. I'm like... Yeah, this guy is not part of the Navajo family. Like... No. No, I would much rather read from somebody who is from the tribe than not. Okay, so possibility. I might come back to this one. I went too far. Went too far. Okay, so we were right here. I don't really want to read about a diamond thief right now, because this is like based on a real lady, and that's not what I'm in the mood for. This is short stories, I believe. I could get this one from the library. This is just a travel guide. This one is weird because it's not through Amazon, so I don't know what happened. I still have to read my other Robin Harding book. I still have a Karen McManus on my shelf. This looks like winter. Still have to read the first book in this one. I don't want nonfiction. This is contemporary. I don't want to read that one right now. This is about like an old group of people solving murders, which I feel like I need to read Killers of a Certain Age first. This is definitely winter. I don't want to read that. I think that's summer. This is a cookbook. This is a book that I could get from the library. This is about strip club, I think. This one could be good. This one was recommended to me. I remember this one was recommended to me to read for this year. Somebody is enjoying their quiet life, running their coffee shop, when a woman who looks like his ex-girlfriend comes. Ooh. Why not? This looks perfect for right now. Okay, so I'm at 88. So I could probably get another book that's around $12-ish. No. And I'm only saying no. I really want to read this, but I know that this one's on Hoopla. Love and Saffron. Novel of Friendship, Food, and Love. I just really like this cover. 2 women in the 1960s, and they discover how food connects us all. This does feel comfy and cozy. Ooh, frequently bought together black cake, which I loved, and The Maid, which I thought was really good. Ooh, products related to this item. I own this book. I'm currently reading this book. I don't know why any of these else are related to it. Customers who viewed this also viewed, and I love Remarkably Bright Creatures. I love Black Cake. I've heard good things about this one. I've heard amazing things about this one. What else? Oh, I've read this one. I've read this one. I own this one. Is this it? Do I buy this? This sounds comfy and cozy. I know somebody I follow on Instagram loved it, which is why I added it to my wish list in the first place. It's got 63% 5 stars. Okay. Yep. Sold. Sold. So let's see. My cart, $114. Sweet. All right. So it looks like, I wish I could zoom over here because no, my address won't pop up if I do this. Okay. So I could get Lava and Saffron, Dark Hollows, Death by Bubble Tea, all dressed up, 13 stories, look closer, and never coming home for a grand total of $100.14. I think we're going to go with it. So that's what we're going to purchase. And I'm going to submit, and then I'll come back to you guys in a second. So much for watching. I just checked out, and because I literally clicked deliver October 7th, it's coming on my birthday, so happy birthday to me. And because I delayed shipping, I'm getting $4 of promotional credits, which means I could potentially get another ebook. So that's exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was really random. We'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.